Welcome to my channel. So in this video, we are going to see the energy and power signal problem for discrete time signal. So in the previous video, we discussed the energy and power signal problem for continuous time signal. Okay. So here for discrete signal, we are going to determine the energy and power signal. So the formula in order to find the energy formula and the power formula for the discrete time signal is the energy formula for the discrete signal is energy E equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity modulus of x of n the whole square. So it is a, if it is a continuous time signal means instead of this summation there may be a integration minus infinity to infinity x of t the whole square. So for a discrete time signal, that integration it is converted into summation. Okay. So instead of in continuous time signal, the variable is small t. So here the variable is a small n. Okay, this is the thing. This is the important thing. And the power of the discrete time signal is given by the power p equal to limit n tends to infinity. Okay, so in that case, continuous time signal t tends to infinity. So here instead of capital T, we have to put capital N. Okay, n tends to infinity 1 divided by 2n plus 1 summation minus n to n x of n the whole square. So this is the formula to find the power of the discrete signal. Okay. So by you see the first problem, determine whether the following signals are energy or power and calculate their energy and power. Okay. So what is a given problem? So this problem is a very important problem. So this question is always they are asking, okay, in different time they are asking. So you see May 2013, December 2013, May 2016. Okay, this problem is again and again they are asking. So what is the given question? You see x of n is equal to 1 by to the power n u of n. Okay, so sometimes the same question instead of this 1 by 2, 0.5 to the power n u of n they are asking. Okay, so what is the given signal first? It is a continuous time signal or discrete signal? Discrete signal. Okay, so first it is a very important thing. First we have to identify the given signal is a continuous time signal or discrete time signal. The given signal is a discrete. Why it is discrete? So the variable you see it is a small n. Okay, n is given. Okay, t is not given. So this is a discrete signal. So but discrete signal means we may use these two formula. Okay, if it is a continuous time signal means we may use that formula, integration formula. So for discrete signal we have to use this summation formula. It's a very important thing. And next one, so first we have to identify what is the given signal is that. So what is the given signal? This signal, some 1 by 2, that is 0.5 to the power n u of n. So already we discussed in the standard signal, a power n. What is a power n? It is a discrete time cosine signal. Okay. So how e power minus at is the exponential signal in continuous time. Similarly, a power n signal is the exponential signal in the continuous time. Okay. So by the given sequence is a discrete time exponential sequence. So the exponential sequence, it is not a periodic. Okay, not a periodic signal. Since the value is not repeating the same, the amplitude of the exponential signal is in decreasing. Okay, so that's why there may be a possibility of the signal may be the energy signal. So we are going to calculate the energy. So what is the energy formula? So the energy of the discrete signal is not integration, it's a summation. It's a very important thing. So by summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n the whole square. But here the given signal x of n is 1 by to the power n multiplied with u of n. So already I told this u of n is a discrete unit step. So one term is multiplied with one unit step means what is the meaning of this total value means this total signal is available only for the time 0 to infinity. Okay, so the signal is not available for the negative time period. But that's why here you see the limit n equal to minus infinity to infinity. But if u of n it will come means we have to restrict this limit from 0 to infinity. Okay, we have to omit the minus infinity limits. But the summation limit is restricted to 0 to infinity. What is the given signal x of n? 1 by to the power n. So about 1 by to the power n to the whole squared. Okay, so 1 by to the power 2n. Okay, but now 1 by to the power 2 you calculate. What is 1 by 2 the square? It is 1 by 4. So for summation n equal to 0 to infinity 1 by 4 to the power n. Okay. But what is the answer for this summation means? So already the standard answers in a geometric series, you know. Okay, you see the summation n equal to 0 to infinity some constant a to the power n means the answer for this summation is 1 divided by 1 minus a. Okay, 1 divided by 1 minus a. But now you compare these two formulas. In this formula, in the place of a, what is the answer is there? 1 by 4 is there. That is the answer for this summation 1 divided by 1 minus the a value is 1 by 4. Okay, but here 1 minus 1 by 4 it is 3 by 4. So 1 divided by 3 by 4 it is said to be 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 is some 1.33 watts. Okay. So but here the energy of the given signal is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is a finite value or infinite value? It is a finite value. So but the given signal is having finite energy value. So the given signal is a energy signal. Okay. So this is the important problem. So 1 by to the power n u of n means whose answer is 4 divided by 3. Okay. So this is an important question. So similar to this problem, so we are going to see one more general problem. Okay. So in the problem, instead of this 1 by 3, there may be a given 1 by 3, 1 by 2. There may be a possibility of 1 by 3, 1 by 4, any value they will given. Okay. You have to solve in this manner. Okay. So the second question, determine whether the following signal is power or energy signal. X of n equal to a power n for n greater than 0. So what is the meaning of a power n for n greater than 0? N greater than 0 means n is equal to 0 to infinity. Okay. But this signal a power n, it can be written as a power n into u of n. So these two questions are same. Okay. X of n equal to a power n when n greater than 0. Same x of n equal to a power n u of n. Both the problems are same problem only. Okay. So this is also a May 2010 question. So this problem is similar to the previous problem. Okay. So in the problem, in the place of a, there may be 1 by 2 is there. Okay. Here generally a is there. Okay. So but what is the given signal? The given signal is a discrete time exponential sequence. So it is a non-periodic signal. So it may be a energy signal. Okay. So the energy formula, you know, we have to write the energy formula summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n the whole square. But here the summation n equal to, you know, the given signal is available only for n greater than 0. But n greater than 0 means what about the n equal to minus infinity to 0 whose answer is 0. So that's why the summation limit you restrict to 0 to infinity. What is the value of x of n? A power n. A power n the whole square. So it can be written as a squared to the power n. Okay. By now you compare, we have to find the answer for this generic summation series. So already you know the general formula, summation n equal to 0 to infinity a power n means whose answer is 1 by 1 minus a. Compare these two equations. In the place of small a, what is the answer is there? A squared is there. What is the answer for this summation? 1 by 1 minus a squared. Okay. So since the energy of the given signal is finite, the given signal is a energy signal. Okay. A power n u of n signal is energy signal whenever the a value is less than 1. Okay. That is the condition. Okay. This problem is similar to the first problem. And you see the third problem, determine whether the following signal is power or energy signal. X of n equal to u of n. What is u of n? Discrete time unit step signal. Okay, already in continuous time problem, u of t problem we discussed. So what is u of t? Continuous time unit step signal. Okay, so the continuous time unit step signal we proved as a power signal. Similarly, this discrete time unit step signal is also a power signal. Okay, so here we will prove. So the answer is also same, power p equal to 1 by 2. So the u of t for a continuous time unit step signal also the power is equal to same 1 by 2, half 0.5. Okay. So similarly for u of n is also the power value is the same answer 1 by 2. Okay. So we will discuss. So already you know that the u of n. So what is u of n? The u of n is having the amplitude 1 for n is greater than or equal to 0. 0 for n is less than 0. And the power of the discrete signal is calculated as the power P is equal to, what is the formula for the discrete time signal? So this is important. First, you should understand what is the given problem is that. It's a continuous time signal or discrete time signal. So if it is a continuous time, we may use integration formula. If it is a discrete signal, we may use the summation formula. Okay, so that is the important thing. So if you choose the power formula is that integration formula means the entire answer it will be wrong. Okay, so the power formula is limit n tends to infinity 1 by 2n plus 1 summation minus n to n x of n the whole square. This is the power formula. But now we have to substitute the x of n value. What is x of n? X of n is a u of n. What is the u of n amplitude? Amplitude is constantly 1 for the n is greater than 0. That is only for the positive time. But now 1 by 2n plus 1 summation. So we have to restrict this summation. Already the summation is from minus n to n. But our given signal is available only for positive time. So that's why this minus n to 0, we have to remove it. So that's why the summation limit is from only 0 to n 1 squared. Okay. But now you see this summation. What is this summation? The summation is we have to add 1 for 0 to n time. That is n plus 1 time. But if you are adding 1 for, okay, 1 plus 1 plus 1 for up to n plus 1 time means what is the answer? N plus 1. But here 1 divided by 2n plus 1 into n plus 1. Okay, with the consideration of n is infinity. But in this thing, so we are taking n as a common from both numerator and denominator. If you are taking n as common from numerator, we will get 1 plus 1 by n. Similarly, here 2 plus 1 by n. But here this n cancelled. So now in the remaining thing, you have to substitute n equal to infinity. But here if you are substituting n equal to infinity, 1 divided by infinity, what is the answer? 0. Similarly, 1 divided by infinity, what is the answer? 0. But what is the numerator answer? 1. What is the denominator answer? 2. So the power P is equal to 1 by 2 watts. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so the power of the unit step signal is 1 by 2 watts. Okay, similarly, if you want to find out the energy means, you know, for one power signal, the energy value is infinite. Okay, so if you are calculating the energy value means what is the energy formula? Summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n the whole square. So what is the x of n here? U of n. What is u of n? 1. Okay. So n equal to 0 to infinity 1 squared. But we have to add 1. How many times? Infinite time. What is the 1 plus 1 plus 1 for infinite 1? If you are adding infinite 1 means what is the answer? Infinity. Okay. So here the energy is infinite. Power is finite. So the given signal is a power signal. Okay, so the unit step signal, either it is a continuous time unit step or a discrete unit step, the unit step signal is a power signal. Okay, this is the thing. And we will see the one more problem. Determine whether the following signal is power or energy signal. X of n equal to R of n. Okay, so we discussed in the standard signal. What is R of n? Unit ramp signal. Okay, ramp signal, you know what is unit ramp? The unit ramp is a unit ramp is a linearly growing signal. Okay, for n equal to 0, the amplitude is 0. For n equal to 1, the amplitude is 1 and etc. Okay, and so this discrete unit ramp signal is also a power signal. So the power formula we may calculate it as the power P equal to the same formula we have to write. And what is the x of n? The x of n is nothing but the R of n formula, you know, R of n is equal to n into u of n. Okay, but the x of n value is n. Okay, x of n the squared, so n squared. Okay, and summation 0 to n squared. So the answer for this standard geometric series is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. This is the answer for this summation. You just summation here. Here this 2n plus 1 cancelled. Now we will get the answer like this. Okay. Now in this term we can't remove n from the numerator. You just directly substitute this n is equal to infinity in this thing. So we will get the power value is infinite. What is the power signal? what is the power value of this unit ramp? It is infinite. Appa power value is infinite means this signal is not a power signal. Okay. Appa there may be a energy signal or not. We have to verify. Appa we have to using the energy formula. We have to check this is the energy signal or not. So the energy formula you write. Appa in this formula you just substitute the x of n value. What is x of n? N. So x of n squared means n squared. Already the summation answer, you know, the summation for this one is n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So now you substitute the n value. Okay, if you are substituting, the energy value is also infinity. Okay, you see in this problem, okay, in the previous problem, either power value is finite or energy value is finite. But in this problem, R of n problem, the power value is also infinity, energy value is also infinite. What is the meaning? This ramp signal is neither energy signal nor power signal. Okay, so the ramp signal is not an energy signal and not a power signal. Okay, this is a somewhat different problem. Okay, similarly, the R of T problem in continuous time signal is also, it's not an energy signal or not a power signal. Okay, so this is the different thing. Okay, some question maybe this type, either neither power signal nor energy signal. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.